Hello everyone, welcome to Hogue Gymnasium here at the Kiski School, where we have the Shipley School Gators going to take on the Kiski Cougars. Kiski coming in ranked 6th in the tournament for the PAISAA State Tournament, and Shipley's ranked number 11, so it should be a good matchup here this afternoon. Kiski's going to be wearing their all-white kit, and Shipley in their light blue and navy kit. I do have a roster for Shipley. I'll do my best to learn their names over the course of the game. Obviously, I know Kiski's fairly well. Starting 5 for Kiski, number 4, Cam Villarroel, 11, Xavier Lyons, Chris Moncrief, number 12, Norian Williams, number 15, and number 13, Stephen Watson. Heading out for Shipley, number 15, Luke Graham, 14, Kai Champion, number 5, Eli Smith, number 23, Andrew McCready's, and number 3, Khalil Farmer. Kiski wins the opening tip. It'll be brought across half court by Cam Villarroel. Norian with a quick shot. Rebound by Farmer. He heads the other way. Has some space, cut off by Lyons, kicks it to the corner. The Gators will set up their offense for the first time here this afternoon. At the point, Eli Smith. Champion's gonna drive. Floats one in the lane. Can't get it over Moncrief, who rebounds it. Comes the other way with speed, all the way to the basket, and fouled by Farmer on his way to the basket. He'll go to the line and shoot some free throws. 7:23 remaining in the first. And he misses his first one. He'll shoot another. See if we can get the first points on the board here this afternoon. And Chris will knock down his second free throw for the first point of the game. Champion will pull up for 2 for Shipley and get them on the board. Norian Williams is going to drive, takes the contact, and rebound. Champion kicks it up to Smith with the left hand, lays one in. Stephen Watson now will dribble with Champion on defense against him. Gives it to Xavier Lyons. Lyons will draw the foul. It'll stay with Kiski. Foul on Luke Graham. 6:46 remaining in the period. Inbounded to Stephen Watson. Dribbles to his left, now to his right. Drives all the way in the lane. And he's going to be fouled by McCready's. So he'll head to the line and shoot 2. 6:38 on the clock. Stephen Watson shooting 2 from the line. He knocks down his first. He goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Pushing up the floor to Farmer is Smith. Farmer defended by Xavier Lyons. Moves to his right, hands it off to Kai Champion. There is a shot clock. It's running out of time. 3 seconds left. Pulling up and hitting it is Smith for 2. Or excuse me, that was Farmer hitting the 2. Number 3, I thought it was number 5. Williams drives, spins, takes contact. Shipley the other way quickly. Williams hustles to get back and thrown out of bounds. It'll be a Cougar ball at 5:43 remaining in the first. Shipley goes with the full press. Inbound to Xavier Lyons. Watson across midcourt. Drives all the way to the basket and can't get the lay-in. Rebound from Luke Graham. Kicked over to Farmer. Put back McCready's for 2. The Gators jump out to a 5-point lead, their biggest here so far in an early game. Moncrief will drive now. He'll spin, float 1, and rebound by Xavier Lyons with the putback. Under 5 to play now, 4:55 on the clock. Try and give it a go. Villarreal with the steal, has McCready's there. And they're gonna call that one off of Norion Williams. It'll head with the Gators. Into the game comes Joe Grzinski. He's gonna sub in for Eli Smith at 4:44 in the first. Champion will carry the ball. McCready's drives baseline, kicks out to number 3, Eli Smith, and he knocks it down for 2. Villarreal dribbles out of some trouble. Norion Williams kicks it inside to Xavier Lyons. Nice spin move. He gets a friendly bounce. Keeps the lead at 3 now. Nice D by Stephen Watson, tries to inbound it. And Noriel Williams not able to keep it in on the baseline. It'll stay with the Gators. 10 seconds remaining on their shot clock, so they don't have a whole lot of time to get a shot off. Into McCready's. 6 seconds as Champion drives. Left hand off the glass. Loose on the floor. And jump ball on the floor. Battling it there for the Kiski Cougars, Xavier Lyons. It'll stay with Shipley. They'll have a fresh shot clock to work with. 3:46 on the clock. Inbounded again to McCready's. Out near half court. Waits for Grzinski. Kick to the corner to Champion. Swung to Grzinski, up to Smith. Champion for a long 3. Rebound, Cam Villarreal. He'll slow things up, wait for his offense. Now pushes the pace. Kicked back to Stephen Watson. He'll drive. And off of Champion. And it'll stay with Kiski. Into the game, A.Y. Asundi for Kiski, subbing in for Xavier Lyons. Villarreal knocks down the 3. Big momentum for Kiski. Early here. Open for 3. Was Graham. He misses. Rebounded by Shipley. Steal Cam Villarreal. Dribbles out of trouble. Kicked up to Asundi. Into the corner for Stephen Watson. And that's momentum shifting. Kiski with a quick 6 points. Puts Shipley on their heels. And Watson will be called for the foul. On the floor, it'll stay with Shipley. 2:45 remaining in the first. Inbound to McCrady's, up to Grzinski. Inside to McCrady's. Kick to the corner, and it's Champion knocking down a three of his own. Up the floor to Asundi with the reversal. Can't get it to drop. Smith now Farmer up the floor. Grzinski kicks off the leg of Stephen Watson as Graham was trying to get it to the corner to Champion. Reese Bowl now enters the game in for Norion Williams. Into the corner, Champion with Chris Moncrief on his defense. Now Watson will face off against Farmer. Can't get the ball to drop. Moncrief throws it back, saves it, gets it to Reese Bowl. They trap Villaroel. Reese has to kick it up to Asundi in the corner, and he knocks it down. Student section adding a bit of momentum here to the Cougars. Trying to take advantage of that home field advantage, I should say. Another foul on the floor against the Cougars, a fresh 30 on the shot clock. The Gators will inbound with 1:33, and there's going to be the first timeout taken by the Shipley Gators. We'll be back in just a second with the rest of the first quarter. Coming out of the timeout, it will be Shipley's ball under the hoop. Trailing by 3 with 1:33 remaining in the first quarter. Inbounded to Farmer. Going one-on-one against Moncrief. Works it to his right. And drawing the foul on the floor is Reese Bowl. It'll send things the other way in favor of the Cougars. The charge called against Farmer. Into the game, number 10, Justin Powell, the freshman. Smith back in the game as well. Villaroel drive, pick set by Reese Bowl.
And off of the Cougars, it will switch to Shipley.
Smith will take point. Kick it to McCready's. Backdoor pass looking to Grzinski. Shooter is Kai. Champion hits the three to tie things up at 16. Asundi will drive now. Takes it all the way to the hoop. And off the glass for two. A.Y. Asundi. 49 seconds on the clock as Champion crosses half court. They try the trap, and not able to move his feet fast enough was Reese Bowl. He's called for the foul on the floor. 42 seconds remaining on the game clock. A fresh 30 on the shot clock. Kiski with a 2-point lead as Champion will bring it in for Shipley. Tries to float one over Reese Bowl. Rebound, Justin Powell. Tying it up is Villarroel. That should give possession to Kiski. 28.6 on the game clock. Cougars can run out the clock here. There's no shot clock as we're under 30. And a steal for Shipley will give them the advantage now. Kicked over to Grzinski, back up to Smith. Working against a Sunday, 14 on the game clock. He drives. Moncrief able to get the hand in there to block things. Powell with the putback. McCrady's. Watson now out of trouble, gets it to Moncrief. He pulls up, back to Watson, floats it, and not able to knock it down before time expires. So as we head into the second quarter, Kiski has a 2-point lead over Shipley, 18-16. We'll be back after a brief break. Back after the break, it will be Shipley starting things off. For the second quarter, it'll be Powell inbounding to Smith. Driving is Smith, baseline, and called for the block is Cam Villarroel on the floor. Or called for a push, I guess. A shove, whatever you want to call it. Inbounding now, Shipley under the basket into McCrady's. Tries it off the glass, not there. Rebound, Chris Moncrief up to Stephen Watson. Cougars slow things down. Watson dribbles out of trouble. Kick to the corner, Villarroel's there. Stutters around and takes a hard foul from Shipley. Called against number 10, Justin Powell. Villarroel will head to the line to shoot two. Cam knocks down his first free throw. Extends Kiski's lead to 3. And Cam knocks down his second as well. That'll extend Kiski's lead to 4, their biggest of the game so far. It's been a pretty close game, a 4-point swing either way. Shipley had the lead for a while, for most of the first quarter. Kiski able to rally and take over the lead. 7:30 remaining on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Travel called against Champion, and that'll bring things back this way. 7:23 on the clock. Inbound from Chris Moncrief. Again, Shipley pressing. They get it into Watson. Smith on the press against Watson. Dribbles out of trouble. Kick to the corner for a Sunday. Finds Xavier Lyons trying to cut through the middle. Too high on the pass. McCrady's comes the other way. Kicks it to Kai Champion into the corner. Powell It's going to step around a Sunday and get the lay-in for 2. 7 minutes remaining now in the half. Norion Williams for 3. Big ball from Norion. When he hits his shots, he really hits them. That's going to be crucial for Kiski here today. Long on the shot. Rebound Williams. Dropped off for Williams. He drives. Looks to Chris Moncrief for help. Moncrief will drive. Pull up in the lane and knock down the jumper. Kiski extends their lead, the biggest of the game so far. 7 points. Smith will set up the offense, now under 6 minutes to play. A kick to the corner for Champion. He drives, loses his dribble to Smith. Kick to the corner, McCrady's. He'll drive. Ducks under the shot. And I didn't see a signal. I think it's going to stay with Shipley. Subbing back into the game, Luke Graham. Inbounded to the freshman Powell. Smith will kick it to the corner. Champion tries to go baseline, pulls up for the jumper, hits an almost identical shot to Moncrief. And the press works momentarily. Possession will stay with Kiski. 5:29 on the clock remaining in the half. A Sunday now the ball carrier for Kiski. Pass to Xavier Lyons, who's going to drive. And a block called against Shipley. On the floor, it'll stay with the Cougars. 5:17 and a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Into Reese Bowl. Kick to Watson. Back into Reese. He's going to back him down, turning with it. Kick to Moncrief, open for 3. Long on his shot, off the hands of Powell, and it will stay. It'll stay with Kiski. A Sunday inbounding. Gets it into Watson. Throws it off of Champion. And again, it'll stay with Kiski. 28 on the shot clock. 5:01 on the game clock. Inbound to Reese Bowl. Lyons for 2 off the glass as he gets loose as the double team surrounded Reese Bowl. Smith now against a Sunday on the other side of the court. 4:45 remaining on the game clock. Champion looking to distribute the ball. Puts it on the floor, dribbles, kicks to the corner. Grzinski can't handle it cleanly. Kick to the other side. Farmer inside to Powell with a nice finish. 4:24 remaining in the half as Watson crosses midcourt. Moncrief to a Sunday for a long 3. Knocks it down. Four minutes remaining in the half as Smith comes across midcourt. Kick to the corner. Champion distributes it inside. Back out to him. Drives, floats it, shorts it. Reese Bowl with the rebound. Around. Champion goes to Sunday. Throws one at the net. Grzinski He comes the other way. Kicks. Nice defense by Chris Moncrief. Again, Cougars, this one's picked off and back the other way. And Champion will finish it at the end after a ping pong of possession. Sorry if you throw up there with all the camera movement, but fast-paced basketball happening. 3:25 remaining in the half. We'll be back after this timeout. Out of the timeout, 3:25 remaining on the game clock. Kiski with a 6-point lead over Shipley. If you're just joining us, Kiski in the all-white. Shipley in the light blue, trimmed in navy. Possession will be with Kiski, inbound by Moncrief to Stephen Watson. Watson, a
little bit of a more loose press. Not quite as smothering.
Up top to Moncrief, steps around, hits the jumper, and knocks down a two. Into the corner, looking for Champion. Moncrief sniffs it out, knocks it out of bounds. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 2:52 on the game clock. Inbounding is Smith into Farmer. They exchange passes, and it's Farmer who's blocked. Krasinski goes baseline and ripping his way through. Farmer with the finish for two. Asundi's got some space up the left side here, looks for the pass into Xavier Lyons. It's picked off by Powell. Into the corner, Champion will drive baseline, pull up, and float one in for a quick two. Just like that, Shipley back in the game, trailing by 4 with 2:17 remaining in the half. Watson will slow things down for Kiski, set up the offense. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock as he moves to his right. Back to Asundi, saves it from backcourt. Works his way around Champion, kick to the corner, back for Watson. Travel called against Stephen. .202 remaining in the half. Smith will pick up the ball, working against the Sunday, hands it off to Farmer. Krasinski to Champion inside. It's Farmer pulling up and knocking down two. So Kiski's lead diminishes here late in the second quarter. Lions will drive, pull up, turnaround jumper. Rebound, Farmer. Champion for a long three. Asundi rebounds it, pushes the floor to Chris Moncrief. And not able to save it. So turnover will head back with the Gators. Micah Coates enters the game for Kiski, subbing in for Stephen Watson. 1:25 on the game clock. Smith, the ball carrier for the Gators, works to his right. Luke Graham in the game as well now for Shipley. Foul against Kiski on the floor. 1:16 remaining in the half. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Should reset to 30 on the shot with the personal foul. Not sure what the dispute is here. A mini timeout here is, oh, there's a technical called. Not sure what it was for. Champion will go shoot free throws at the line, looking to tie things up. I didn't see an indication of a technical or a signal of it, but Champion will shoot some free throws. And the Gators will have possession, so a chance to take the lead here as things tied up at 32. Inbounded to Grzinski. Grzinski will drive the whole way, able to float one off the glass. And for the first time here in the second quarter, the Gators jump out to a 2-point lead. They had command of the first quarter, leading most of the way. Kiski charged late, able to take over late in the quarter, and have controlled the score here in the second quarter until now as they trail by 2. Norion Williams spins away from the freshman, Powell. And Powell's going to be called for the foul. Williams will head to the line to shoot 2, I believe. I wasn't sure if it was called on the floor or nope, he's shooting 2, so. Misses his first free throw. McCready's will sub back into the game for Powell. Doesn't get the second one to drop either, so Shipley will head the other way. 36 on the game clock. Grzinski against Coates. Works to his left. Pulls up. Long on the shot. Rebound Williams. Graham defends up to Coates. To the corner to a Sunday. Works his way to his left. Rebound. Not able to be saved by Xavier Lyons. It will head with blue. 14.1 seconds remaining in the half. Shipley head by 2. Looking to carry some momentum into the halftime break. Champion, 5 seconds on the clock as Graham holds up, looks to kick it to Champion. Drops it in as halftime expires. Champion extends the lead.
37-32 at the half.
Their largest lead of the game. Well, maybe not. I think they led by 7 at one point. But we'll be back after the halftime break in about 10 minutes. Stick around. Welcome back to the start of the second half here as Kiski faces off against Shipley School. Been a back and forth contest so far. Shipley has the lead heading into the second half, a 5-point lead, 37-32. Shipley dominated the lead, I guess, for most of the first quarter. Kiski carried it most of the second quarter, though, as they made a late comeback in the first. But Shipley charges late, able to close the lead and take over with a late three-point shot from Kai Champion, extending their lead to 5. Kiski will start off the third quarter with possession. Moncrief awaits the inbound. And Cam Villarroel will take point for Kiski. Hands it off to Chris Moncrief. Moncrief back to Villarroel. He'll drive baseline up against Graham and drops in a quick 2, trying to bite into that lead of the Gators. McCready's goes backdoor. Graham stuffed, heading the other way. Kiski on the fast break. Blocked is Xavier Lyons by Eli Smith. Smith will head the other way and put one in, left-handed off the left.
7:13 remaining in the quarter as Cam Villarroel stalks his way past midcourt.
Defended by Smith. Villarroel goes for the dunk. McCready's gets just enough in the way to not let Villarroel reach the rim. And Xavier Lyons called for the foul on the floor. 6:49 on the game clock as Smith will head down to inbound it. Inbound to Farmer, throws one at the basket, takes some contact. Nothing called as Watson comes the other way. He able to Euro step and get around McCready's defense. 6:30 remaining in the half, or in the quarter, excuse me. Smith to Farmer. Stuffed by Watson on defense. 5 seconds on the shot clock now. Long 3. Williams able to get the deflection, but Lyons called for the travel on the rebound. Called for the travels. He's trying to collect the ball there. McCready's will drive, takes the contact, can't get it to roll. Lyons now makes sure to pivot this time several times before he moves. Kick to the corner for Williams, short on the shot, rebound.
Rebound, Chris Moncrief.
Tries to dribble out of trouble as he's pressured by Shipley, but he's fouled by Kai Champion. 5:38 remaining in the quarter. Moncrief pulls up. Can't get the mid-range jumper to fall. Williams battling. Moncrief now knifes through. This time he's able to make the finish happen. On the layup, Champion quickly the other way. Intercepted by Moncrief. Back pressure from Graham. Kicks up to Champion. And jump ball called as Watson's able to get back on defense. And a Sunday into the game, as well as Mason Price makes his first appearance in this afternoon's game, number 1 for Kiski. Krasinski will inbound as well. And Mason makes an impact immediately, knocking the ball out of bounds on the inbound. They're going to call it off of Cam Villaroel on the out of bounds. I think? No. Is it going to stay with okay, it's going to be Kiski's ball. So he throws it out of bounds. Okay, that makes sense. So Lions will inbound now. They break the press to get it inbounded. A Sunday now works his way around Smith. Williams now drives, floats it, and an easy floater in the lane for Norion Williams. Kiski takes the lead back from Shipley. 4:44 remaining in the quarter. Farmer able to work his way around with the finish. Off the rim to the right. Lions saves it in bounds, but throws it right to Grzinski. And a timeout called. .21 seconds on the shot clock, 4:13 on the game clock as we take a timeout. We'll be right back. Shipley will have the ball, 21 seconds on the shot clock as they inbound, 4:13 on the game clock. Inbounded to Graham. Pulls up in the paint. Sends it out to Farmer. Rebound Williams. Pushes it up as Farmer goes down in a heap. Hitting the three, A.Y. Asundi. Farmer seems to be okay. He's recovered. Going to work against Mason Price. Foul on the floor against Mason Price. Williams with the block. And Grzinski is going to be called for the foul. .330 remaining in the quarter. Subbing back into the game for Kiski, number 11, Xavier Lyons for Mason Price. Shipley backs off the press. Asundi will bring it up. Met at half court by Grzinski. Handoff to Moncrief. Over to Asundi. Gets a screen from Xavier Lyons. Shorts his shot. Rebound, Smith. Fingers to Kai. And Kai Champion. Rebound thrown out of bounds by Norion Williams. 3:04 on the game clock. Smith goes to work. Has Villaroel as his defender. Grzinski looking to distribute. McCrady's to Smith.
Hands off to Drew McCrady's. Turnover. Asundi quickly moves it up
to Moncrief. Able to keep his dribble. Asundi open for three. Not able to knock it down. 2:32 coming the other way. Champion now for Shipley. And out of play off of Shipley. Kiski will have possession. Need to start taking advantage of these turnovers that they've been receiving here in the third. Stephen Watson into the game for Cam Villaroel. Powell is going to check in for Drew McCrady's. Into the corner for Watson, driving the lane. Xavier Lyons with the strong finish, draws the contact, and will head to the line for a three-point play. Momentum has been a pendulum here this afternoon, swinging back and forth. That hopefully swings it in favor of Kiski for now. .205 on the game clock as Lyons heads to the free throw line to shoot one and knocks it down. Kiski opens up a 5-point lead here. Farmer now with Watson as his defender. Asundi now faces off against Smith. Farmer looks for Champion to Smith to Farmer. Champion. Kiski doing a nice job of trading off, protecting that middle paint. And Stephen Watson's going to be called for the foul. Minute 38 remaining in the quarter. Back court to Smith. Nice hands in the lane there. Deflects it out of bounds. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock for Shipley. Shot from Farmer. Rebound, Xavier Lyons. And called for the reach is Farmer. Subbing in McCrady's for Farmer. 1:23 remaining in the quarter. A.Y. Asundi comes with some pace. Slows things down to Stephen Watson. Back to Asundi, inside to Chris Moncrief. Looks for Xavier Lyons, wide open under the basket for two. Kiski opens up their biggest lead of the second half. McCrady's looks for the cutter. It's Smith, able to keep possession Champion will float one, knock it down. 44 seconds remaining as it's inbounded. Shipley coming away from the press that they ran in the first half. Intercepted by Luke Graham. Draws the contact. Graham will go to the line and shoot two. 30.5 seconds on the game clock. Graham will miss his first free throw. Graham hits his second free throw. Game clock nearly matching shot clock, 20 seconds on both. Moncrief drives around Powell all the way in and gets the lay-in. Lions will be called for the foul. Late, 1.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. It'll head under the basket for a throw-in. Under a second now. It's going to have to be something quick. And Kiski doing a good job of not fouling there late. Kept an off-axis shot for Champion from happening. As we head into the fourth quarter, Kiski leads Shipley 50-44. Out of the quarter break, we're going to head into the final quarter here this afternoon. Kiski with a 6-point lead over Shipley. So far, we've been trading back and forth. Kiski led at the end of the first, Shipley at the end of the second. Now Kiski again at the end of the third. So for Kiski's sake, I hope the pattern doesn't continue. Maybe they can break the pattern and end up with a win here. But Shipley battling hard, able to come back from some deficits. Kiski been able to do the same. So we'll see what happens here in an interesting fourth. Villarreal picks up his dribble into Nori on Williams. Watson finds Xavier Lyons cutting to the basket. Kind of a broken play, but we'll take it. Graham for Shipley. Stolen by Stephen Watson. Moncrief pulls up, tries it off the glass. Put back. Villarreal was there. I think he might have got some help from Powell, though. Champion blocked by Villarreal, and some defense from the Cougars. Late here in the fourth quarter. Kiski opens up a 10-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for either side. Champion will inbound to Smith, to Grzinski, into the corner. Champion against Stephen Watson. Dumps it into Farmer. Handoff to Grzinski. Moncrief draws a jump ball from the floor. Nice effort from Chris. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Thrown back court. Powell's going to have to track it down. Kai Champion works to his left, met by Xavier Lyons. Kicked out to Grzinski for a long three. Villarol's there for the rebound. Lyons off to Watson. Kick to Moncrief, inside to Williams. Backs down the freshman, turns, and with the hook. Drops through Norion Williams. Champion. Rebound. Williams up to Watson. He's going to push the pace back behind the back to Chris Moncrief. And Shipley is going to take a timeout and talk about it. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Kiski out to their biggest lead. We'll be back in just a moment. .6:01 on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Possession will be with Shipley. Champion will bring it across midcourt. Handoff to Smith. Inside to Farmer. And Norion Williams. With the big block. Williams called for the foul on the block. Heading to the line is Farmer. He knocks down his first free throw. And he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Shipley decides to press with Champion. They've got Champion covering Watson. Villarol drives. Cam will head to the line to shoot one more. And Villarreal converts on the three-point play. A 15-point lead for Kiski here. Late, 5.5 remaining. Powell left open underneath the basket.
Norion kicks it to Lyons. Thrown over to
Watson, has to track it down over his head. Stolen by Champion. Cam Villarreal comes back and makes a tremendous block. Possession will stay with Shipley.
5:03 remaining on the game clock.
Watson rebounds, throws it up to Moncrief. And Moncrief with the lay-in. He'll head to the line to shoot one, as the bucket counts. Moncrief will head to the line to shoot his one. And gets it to fall. Krasinski trapped. Outlets it to Farmer. Kick to the corner for Champion. It's blocked. Quickly the other way. Watson is going to be called for the foul as Champion heads to the basket. Oh, excuse me, it was Smith heading to the basket. So Smith will go to the line and shoot two. Misses his first of two. Second. A Sunday up to Villarreal as Cougars break through the press. Watson collect things, pull back a little bit to survey the floor. Drives, tries to give it to Chris Moncrief, gets his pass back. Up top to a Sunday for three. Nope, pulls up, checks. Goes the hard route, can't get the roll to fall. Watson will collect things back. And he'll work it to Norion Williams, who's fouled by Powell. Under 4 minutes to play, 3:53 on the clock. He's going to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. And he sinks it. So he'll get a second attempt here. Knocks down his second. Champion to Farmer. stripped of it by Stephen Watson. 3-on-1 the other way. And Villarreal with the lay-in. Shipley's going to take another timeout and talk things over. We'll be back for the remainder of the fourth quarter in just a moment. Out of the timeout, 3:37 remaining in the game. Shipley will have possession, 28 seconds on their shot clock. Looks like there's going to be a brief timeout at the scorer's table. And it looks like things are cleared up. Champion will inbound it to Smith. Champion has an open lane as Watson gets tripped up in the wash. Williams now brings things across half court. Hands off to Moncrief. He's trapped, looks for help. Villarreal under the basket, makes a nice break. Moncrief, nice vision to find Cam under the hoop. Pass picked off. Into the corner. Farmer rebound, Norion Williams. 2:55 remaining in the game. Villarreal. Watson takes a hard foul from McCrady's. He'll head to the line and shoot 1-and-1. 2:49 the time of the foul from Drew McCrady's. Powell will sub into the game for McCrady's. And Watson will make it a 20-point lead for the Cougars over Shipley. Subbing into the game, Jay Villarreal will sub in for Stephen Watson. Champion will drive, kicks out to Krasinski. He has it stripped. Villarreal pushes the floor. Norion Williams drives to the basket for the layup. And out of the hands of Eli Smith. It'll be Cougar ball. 2:21 remaining in the game. Jay Villarreal will inbound it to his brother Cam. To Moncrief. Moncrief will drive, pull up, and rebound Smith. Up the floor to Farmer. Easy lay-in for him. Moncrief to Norion Williams. A very similar layup for him. And on the other side is Farmer. Apologize if the stream dropped out on you there. Got to get my scoreboard reset here. I apologize. Kirill is Benny in the game for Kiski. Going to the floor, Kyle Reiki. That's too many points, guys. Score is 76-55. And it's the fourth quarter. Hopefully he didn't miss too much. I think it happened during the timeout. There we go. 76-55. 1:47 remaining in the game. And Kiski's going to be called for another technical. I found out why they were called for a technical. In the first half, Micah Coates wasn't listed on the roster and went into the game. And it looks like the same is going to happen for Kyle Reiki. So Coach trying to get some players some playing time, but didn't make it into the book, the scorer's book. So they get a technical. Shipley will benefit. And he'll knock down both, and they'll get to keep possession. And Kirill with the steal, but not able to stay in bounds as he steps on the line, heading the other way. Seconds on the shot clock. Thrown through the paint. Out to Champion. He's going to drive. Liz Benny with the block. Villarreal not able to save it. So 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kirill is Benny with the big block late here in the game. And Reiki's going to be called for the foul away from the ball. That'll send Kai Champion to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 1:22 remaining in the game. He hits that one, so he'll get to shoot another one. Graham's going to sub in for Powell. And he hits both of those chances at the foul line into Jay Villarreal. And called for the reach is Eli Smith. And it looks like Shipley's going to make a fresh sub of all 5 players. And Jay will knock that one down. 1:18 remaining in the game as Jay Villarreal will line up for his second shot. Off the back of the rim, rebound, Ozzie. Riki comes out of the pile with it. He wants it in the corner. Airs it out and jump ball. Charlie able to grab onto that one, force the jump ball. It'll stay with Kiski for an inbound play. 1:02 remaining in the game. Ozzie is going to shoot the three and knock it down. Much to the delight of the crowd. And travel called on number 1. That's Nick Zimmerman for Shipley. .37 seconds remaining in the game. Kiski running out the clock as much as they can. They have a shot clock to work with. Liz Benny is going to drive and turn the ball over the other way to Shipley. 13.4 remaining in the game is all but over as Kiski will defeat the Shipley Gators. Liz Benny with the foul. Going to head to the line. Shoot 1 and 1, I believe. Luca Morabito. It looks like they're in double bonus. Should be 2 and 2, or 2. Not 2 and 2. 1 and 1. 2. You know what I mean. Late in the game. Knocks down his first one. Is Luca. And the rebound, Charlie comes in, and that's going to end the ball game. Kiski will defeat the Shipley Gators 80-60 as the Cougars will move into the second round of the PAISAA playoffs. And they'll take on either Malvern Prep or Episcopal Academy. That game being played later tonight. So we'll play the winner of that game. So check our social media to see what time and when that game is going to be, where it's going to be. And as always, join us here on Kiski Cougar Game Day. Have a great weekend, and we'll hopefully see you back here very soon.